Am I the only one who gets really ticked off when you have friends that are like, I'm doing an MCU marathon, and then they intentionally leave out the Incredible Hulk? It's part of the MCU, damn it. They've acknowledged it like a dozen times. Actors even return. Like, what? You people. Anyways, as it turns out, Spider-Man Far From Home has a deep-cut connection and lore connective tissue to the Incredible Hulk. It's not the first time that that technology's been referenced in the MCU, probably not the last, so let's get into it. So during Spider-Man Far From Home, when Spider-Man starts to unravel the plot to exactly what's happening with Mysterio, how things are moving forward, and what technology he's using to cause his illusions, there's a scene that actually cuts underwater, and we see Stark drones. And what these Stark drones are doing is actually shooting sound waves. Now, all the way back in the Incredible Hulk, when Thunderbolt Ross needs assistance, he calls in for a bunch of vehicles from Stark. The Stark Industries vehicles, right on top, have mounted sound cannons. John Watts, the director of Spider-Man Far From Home, would go on to confirm that this is that same technology. When he was doing research for how he wanted to incorporate more elements of Stark's history and some of the things that have been in the MCU, it was during the Incredible Hulk that he figured out he could use these sound waves and use them underwater to kind of send ripple effects and cause earth-shattering quakes. And honestly, this is what I really like about the MCU. They find some of the most obscure little things that you're just kind of forgotten, or maybe you don't even remember anymore, maybe you never even noticed them the first time around, and they go back to these and they just find that little connective tissue. And I love that they keep acknowledging the Incredible Hulk, because so many people, for some reason, they don't want to acknowledge that that film's a part of the MCU. Now, I get most people didn't see it when it came out in theaters. I remember opening night, there was like 4 people, but disappointed me. But hey, at least now, another piece of the Incredible Hulk gets to live on. And it's something I always thought was cool, because I love that scene where those cannons are blasting in and he's like punching towards them. Those were great scenes. I'm gonna go rewatch Incredible Hulk.